Welcome to Confident Chaos. What the hell? Let's try that again. Welcome to Confident Chaos. My name is Melinda, and we're going to do a reading for Scorpio. So, Scorpies, get your tails in here. I was going to say your butt. Get your butt in here. Get comfortable. You know, the only rule is to be kind. I love my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, what's going on? What's going on, Scorpio? I feel a little aggy. You aggravated? I hope not. It is the top of the morning. Why are you aggravated? Okay. Holy Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? We're going to pull from the ocean, faces of the ocean. See what comes out to help Scorpio. I don't solicit readings. I don't ask for donations, but you can leave me a super thanks. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm cool as shit. If you're a returning subscriber, hey boo, what's going on? You aggravated? What's wrong? Let's see what else comes out. Squat. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh, on the bottom we have Oshun's Ashe, which means worthiness, self-worth, and self-respect. So, somebody got on Scorpio nerves. We have number 27, Oshun's Tears, which is about grief, loss, and heartbreak. Then we have Oshun, the warrior, personal power, assertiveness, leadership. Okay. And then we have Oshun's cleansing rain, emotional release, healing, renewal. All right, Scorpio. Right off the back, you see that you're going through something emotionally, like you're recovering, you are trying to rebuild, but you're strong. It's not something that you're not going to defeat. It's not something that you're not going to get through. It's not something that is going to throw you down for a long time to where you can't recover. You're fine, right? It's just the fact that you went through some type of grief or loss or heartbreak. So a relationship, you lost a job, you lost a friend, you and a family fell out, something happened, and you just had to pull on your personal power in order to get through it. Scorpio had to remember who the fuck I am in order to get through this. Yes, you're going to feel the emotions. Yes, I know I have to release them in some way. And Scorpio, keep in mind, when you guys don't release your emotions through a good cry, sometimes it come out with a good crash out. So don't do that, okay? Please don't. I am begging you. Now, I want to read from the book because the book gives some insight that you might need. So, with concerning whatever you went through, right? Your mantra is, in my mourning, I find the seeds of healing and transformation. I'm not going to read it all because it's very long, but I'm going to tell you what you need to do now. So with this, Oshun Tears invites you to release these emotions as an essential part of the healing process. So maybe you're struggling to release these emotions some way. You've dealt with it, you got through it, but you now it's that boiled up fire energy sitting inside of you that you need to just release so you can get through something. You need a good cry. Hold on, it's the Aries sun, child. All right, Scorpio. Sorry, that little boy. Anyway, so basically, I'm not gonna read the whole thing because it's like 2 pages long. But Scorpio, what I am gonna tell you is that, and however you were dealing with the grief, you have to unpackage it. You have to bring it back out, and you have to release. You compartmentalized whatever you went through, and you didn't really deal with it, and it's gonna creep back up. So it's time for you to face your grief head on and allow space for healing light to enter. You're a warrior, nevertheless, right? It's not like you're the person that carries the grief, but you still forging on. Nobody knows nothing is wrong. Um, Nobody sees, the dark side of what's going on in your life because you just have this leadership ability, this assertiveness that you exude, this personal power, right? That people either don't think that you're going through anything because they can't see any signs of it, because you hide it so well, or because some people just understand that no matter what I'm going through, I have to get up and forge ahead like a soldier and then come back and deal with it later. The only thing is, like for me, if I'm having a bad day, I will wait till I get home, take a shower, cry it out, and it's done, right? I released. Now I can start building up the armor, being a warrior. You didn't do that part. You came home and you did not release anything. So it's still sitting there. You need to release it. You're still the warrior. You're still strong. People still look at you as a strong person, but you need to release. Okay. Oshun, the warrior. Your mantra is, I am the warrior of my life, strong, resilient, and guided by inner light. So what you need to do now is claim your power and let your courage lead the way. You have to have courage to deal with feelings. I'm sorry to tell you, Scorpio. It's hard, especially dealing with your own feelings. When you deal with your child's feelings, it's kind of, you want to laugh because of what stage they are in life. You're like, if you're worried about this, baby, whew, child. But Scorpio, dealing with our own feelings and not being ashamed to say, like, I did this wrong, or I handled this wrong, or I went about this wrong. It's really hard. It's tough. Because in the moment, our feelings validated why we made a decision. And it's like, doesn't always, again, decisions made out of emotions, especially anger, is not usually the right decision. So maybe some of you are dealing with things like that. Your last card was Oshun's cleansing rain. The mantra is, I trust in the cleansing power of my emotions to renew and transform me. So maybe a lot of you already reached the destination that I was trying to point you towards. I feel like some of you had that deep cry in the shower. Even if you have to do it strong like a Scorpio, right? In full armor, straight face. But the tears are coming. So you're releasing. So that's good. So what these cards are telling me is that you went through something. You put it away for a little while, put on your uniform, and you forged ahead. And then you realize you had to unpack. And you did. So that's what the first spread is telling me. You were strong enough to unpack something that you went through and make some type of improvement in yourself. Can't beat that, baby. Let's see what some challenges and some gifts that are coming to you, Scorpio. Now with this deck, I usually separated the gifts and the challenges and gave you 3 of each. That's a little misleading. So what I'm gonna do now is combine the deck like it originally came. And then it'll tell me if you have more challenges than gifts. Maybe you have more gifts than challenges. Maybe you have no challenges and all gifts. But I just feel like it's a better interpretation of of the current energy with Scorpio. So what's going on? That's one. And it's a gift. We have isolation. Wow. Wait, it's not a gift. It's a challenge. Sorry. Isolation, lonely. There's a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up to share it. Isolation. Now, I'm not going to fully agree. I mean, in some instances, yes, the card is absolutely right. Pushing people away to not deal with any situation in your life permanently is a dysfunction. Okay? But pushing people away temporarily to process, get your shit together, and then come back in the ring is very much healthy. I feel like with you, Scorpio, though, this is speaking to how you dealt with whatever happened. Because we still haven't figured out what happened. We don't know if it's personal. We don't know if it's business, friendship, lovers, our kids, grandkids. We don't know what the hell this is. But we know you went through some type of grief, a loss, a heartbreak, and you dealt with it. Maybe with this card of isolation, part of it was going into isolation, which is good for me. That works for me. When I go into isolation, all of the distractions are removed and I can focus. We have addictions, okay? Compassion. The situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. So, Scorpio, maybe you're dealing with someone. You guys are codependent. Maybe the relationship is way past the expiration mark, but because it's something that you're so used to getting in the car together, shopping together, living together, sharing bills together, some type of codependency that's going on. That could be one addictive nature. Another addictive nature, of course, can be substance, behavior, thinking. It's something involved here with you or this person that you needed to isolate from, that you needed to remove yourself. This is also a challenge. So far, all of your challenges are coming up. Can we get a gift for Scorpio? Like, I feel bad. Let's get a gift. Because then I'll expand on the other two. Okay. Finally. And I like this because it's your intuition, it's your wisdom, it's your gifts. Maybe in isolation, you were able to fine tune your intuition. You started leaning more on your intuition and not leaning on this person. Also, the word compassion is coming like just hitting me in the forehead. I don't know if you also need to extend forgiveness to someone or someone to you, Scorpio, but it's going to help it's going to help the situation if you guys just stop being petty and offer the compassion to each other. I mean, you guys been in this together. You beat each other up on this road. You know what I mean? I feel it's time to just be a little kinder. With intuition, wisdom, gifts, it says honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, journaling, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. This is your gift. Scorpio has a strong intuition. All the water signs do. So it's time for you to start believing what you see. It's time for you to start trusting what your spirit team is trying to tell you. This is a little off because this is different. This is kind of showing me you went through something, possibly in a relationship. You had to isolate yourself and really fine tune your intuition. This person was blocking the way you used your intuition. Because while dealing with them, you had to just bury so many feelings that I feel you didn't express to them. You just put on a uniform and kept pushing forward. And because you didn't express these emotions to them, that's why it came out that it's time to cleanse. It's time to release all of those emotions. It's time to use your intuition and follow what it's trying to tell you, because you know what it is. It's different for every Scorpio. And start looking at this person differently. This is mean to say it, but look at them like you feel sorry for them, because they've been through some shit. I don't know if it's with you or in their past. Have compassion even if they're an asshole. And they should have compassion towards you because they put you through some things mentally, emotionally. I feel like even if you were with this person in a relationship, you could have lived together. It could have been, I don't know, You still felt alone. It's like, I feel something mechanical, like you just repeated the same cycle, did the same things, you know. I don't know. You guys, you know more than I do, but this is what I'm seeing. Let me see what your soul's telling me, baby. So far with that spread, don't isolate as a solution right now. It's not going to help. Show compassion if someone has addictions. Don't be so quick. And it could be anyone. It doesn't even have to be the person you were in a relationship with. Anyone in your life. If they have addictions, try to show them a little compassion. It is a sickness, okay? In any form. Triggers. So this person could trigger you. The way they behave when they're operating under their addiction. The way they speak. The way they move. It's something about this person that just triggers you. What do we have for Scorpio? What does Scorpio soul want to say? Oh, okay. Okay, reminiscing. So someone is looking through photos at good times, thinking about you, dwelling in your energy. Okay. Could possibly be an air sign. This came out with it. So a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be sitting around Scorpio, thinking about you. What else with this person? What else about this person? Why are they reminiscing about Scorpio? You have a new boo. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So someone you was in a relationship with finally realized that you are seeing someone new, in a happy place with that person. It's probably progressing nicely. And you got someone in their feels. Oh, Scorpio. Well, they had their chance. Obviously, they didn't do well. Yeah, they're emotional right now. It's like they flow back and forth with hate and love with you, Scorpio. So they love you in the morning, then you post something about your boo, or they see you with your boo, and then they hate you. What else we have for Scorpio? I feel like this person put you through a lot, Scorpio, this air sign. You weren't free to express exactly what was going on when it was going on, and that's also a heavy burden. Add that wand to your bag. It was like carrying so much. This person is going to text you, call you. They're going to try to communicate in some way. Yeah, they're going to tell you they have regrets about the end of the relationship. They're going to tell you they miss you. They're going to try to bring up times where you guys were happy. Give me one sec, Scorpio. Let me pull another deck. Okay, Scorpio. So you have a new boo, huh? Well, your ex is upset about it. I don't think they're too happy at how happy you look with the new boo. But let's see. What was the intentions? What is the intentions of the ex for reaching out to Scorpio? And then I want to get the intentions of the new boo. What's the intentions, Holy Spirit, of the ex reaching out? They might leave you a voicemail. I know we never check our voicemails anymore, but you should check it. Oh. Unfriendly. What else? What else is their intention? Anything else with unfriendly? I told you they go back and forth. Loving you, hating you. Loving you, hating you. We have unfriendly and greed. So this person could be going through financial issues too. And so I feel like they're angry because they need you. They're probably going to call and ask you for something, some type of help, something, but they're not even going to call, and you're not even giving it to them because, first of all, they're not calling in a very friendly tone. So keep your guard up. They're going to feel like we aren't friends, right? So it's okay for them to have a hostile attitude because you left them or the relationship fell apart or whatever happened. And then we have greed. So they don't have really any ethical or moral boundaries when it comes to getting what they want. So just be careful, okay? This person reminiscing is a problem. Let's put them right here. Now let's see what your new boo. All right, Holy Spirit. Let's give Scorpio new boo. Let's get their intentions. How did you meet them, Scorpio? Growth. Wow. So this person sparked some type of growth within you. Alone. Uh-oh. So, okay. This person inspires you, sparks some type of growth in you, right? They come with some type of inspiration. And then we have loan. Scorpio, this could be someone that if you're in need of financial assistance, you can come to them. Or they at least can pull resources to help you, right? This is someone that can help you if you're in need. Financial need, to be specific. And then we have honesty. So this is a person that will give you, I was going to say, the shirt off their back. Wow. And then we have honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in interactions, even when it may be difficult. So maybe this is brand new energy for you, right? After dealing with this unfriendly, greedy ass person, you're dealing with someone now that has growth and doesn't mind being charitable towards you if you're in need. And they're honest. So they're going to be transparent with you no matter what, whether it hurts or not, they'll always tell you the truth. Baby, listen, that's all I can ask for. You're not stingy. You inspire me to grow, right? And you're honest. Like, you know how hard that is to come by? And it's not easy being honest because sometimes you got to be mean when you're honest because the truth isn't always nice, right? But you got to have courage to do it. And a lot of people don't, they're too lazy to even try to find the courage to do it. Wow. This person could be their own worst enemy, Scorpio. I'm going to pull from the haters and I'm pulling from this unfriendly, greedy person. We just want to put the nail in the coffin just in case you get a little soft heart for them, okay? So this is a scorned lover. This is why they're coming out unfriendly and greedy, okay? This is an old fling and they still feel some type of deep pain or rejection or betrayal from you, okay? So don't forget that, Scorpio. Now, what else about this person? What about this person, Holy Spirit, or any other hater in Scorpies? Oh, okay. Scorpio, take a spiritual bath. Yeah. It's time to clean up. Okay, baby? Clean up, clean up. Yeah, spiritual baths help. It resets your energy. If you can lay in your tub, you know, I think it's Himalayan salts and something else, but you can look it up. And it's different things for different reasons in a spiritual bath. So it's tailored to you. Hating on your body image or exercise routine. Oh. So this person is tearing you down, right? Scorpio ain't all that anyway. Scorpio has love handles. Scorpio has this, like, we all don't. Like, stop it. Okay. They're just being petty because they're scorned. Okay, now we done moved into a different arena. Someone is doing black magic, juju work on you, and it's look out for an unexplained freak accident. I hate when cards like this come out, but just be on the lookout. All right, Scorpio, because sometimes, you know, we didn't even know we need protection. Let's go and sage the house today. Let's take a spiritual bath. Let's make sure everything is aligned. Let's make sure we're meditating and praying, right? We want to do that because I just feel like this person has an axe to grind. They feel like you abandoned them. They feel like you rejected them, and they feel like you should pay for it. So when people are running around with that much focus on you, they're usually not focusing on themselves, and they have shit falling apart. So don't worry, they'll run out of gas soon. Just be on the lookout. Make sure you're being careful. Okay? Don't take risk for right now. And when I say risk, I mean, like, okay, I'm from New York, right? Like, they are in the sidewalks. It's like the cellar gates. And it's usually closed, except when they have deliveries. They'll go down through the cellar, right, for the businesses. And so when you walk on those gates, it's always like, it's a scene in Sex and the City where Samantha fell down one of those because she didn't want to hold what's his face hand. What was his name? He was cute too. What was his name? Shit. He had like a last name for a first name or something like that. Smith. She didn't want to hold Smith's hand. Jared Smith, some shit like that. Anywho, when I say, like, don't take risks, like, don't walk on one of those if you're in New York, you know, because unexplained freak accident is exactly what it is. Unexplained and out of nowhere, freaky, right? Accident. So just be careful. We have secrets and a Hierophant. So someone feels they have secrets about how, hold on, Page of Pentacles, and and black magic. Wow. Somebody feel like they have secrets about the way you live your life. Yeah. It could be this scorned lover, this air sign. They're possibly going to threaten you with something. And you know how that goes. That's something that they know that no one else knows. And the only reason they know is because you were in a relationship with them. You know what I mean? Like, you have a video. You have, you know, something like that. I feel like they're going to try to threaten you with something like that. What else we have for Scorpio? This is a real piece of shit. Divine guidance, yes. Just keep praying. Because whatever they try to do, the divine is not going to allow them to be successful because they know you don't deserve it. Like, it seems like this person is just overdoing it. Yes, everyone gets their karma, right? You could have done something to each other, but they're really just mad because of this. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This is the energy you're in. You moved on. You have a new boo. You have new hope. You're renewed in the area of love, right? You feel like, yeah, it can work out for me. You feel like, yeah, things can progress. Yeah, I will. And if you haven't found this person yet, or they haven't come into your life yet, they will. If you haven't found this new boo yet, they will. But I'm feeling like they're around you. If you're not in a relationship with them, they're already there because this person picked up on it before you did because they don't like this person. So whoever your ex person doesn't like, that's in your life, that's boo. That's boo. You might have kids with this person, Scorpio. So you got to deal with them for X amount of years. Lord, my best friend is a Scorpio. Well, my childhood best friend. She was a Scorpio. She is a Scorpio. God, saying it like the girl died. She is a Scorpio. She's just not my best friend anymore. Okay. What else do we have? What else should Scorpio know, Holy Spirit? King of Wands. The new boo might be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or just have that predominantly in their chart, or they just embody this energy. What about the new boo? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. What's up with the new boo? Give me some tea on the new boo. He's loving, King of Cups. So he's not like the ex. The ex was emotionally unstable. New boo know how to master his emotions. New boo know how to put in action. Six of Swords. New boo moved you away from this bullshit. That's what really pulled you away from this ex. That's why they don't. That's why this ex really don't like them, because before they came in the picture, you probably were putting on a uniform and saluting to the flag and just doing what you have to do, right? You didn't have time. You have responsibilities. You didn't have time to even deviate a plan to get away from this ex. But now, this new boo came in and gave you the energy, the spirit. Like you need more. You deserve more. You don't need to be dealing with this shit. You deserve way more. And let me show you. Let me give it to you. We have innocence here. Yeah. This wasn't something that Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords. Yeah. This person came and got you out of this Nine of Swords with this old relationship, with small gestures. I feel like this person started off real slick too, like bringing you coffee at your job, or things like that. And that's it was just touching things that your ex didn't even think to do, as much things you did for them that this person just did. And it really caught your attention, Scorpio. It really did. This person helped pulled you out of isolation, because when I say isolation, I mean, like, yes, one part, when you went through the breakup with the ex, you did isolate for a little while, right? But when I say isolation, I mean when you were with this person, you felt lonely. When you were with this person, it was just mechanical, cyclical, repetitive. But then a new boo came along, and it was like he brought the wand, he brought the fire, he brought fun. He's emotionally leveled, right? You don't have to worry about him going from 0 to 60, and then he started off with nice little gestures, like really caring about how you feel. And let's not forget, we got the Queen and the King of Cups up here. So you guys are a couple. You're a match. It's a match up here. You have a new boo, Scorpio. And this ex is dying. Good for him or her. Good for them. Yo, it's only so long the fate can pretend. I don't care if it's years. It's only so long. And when the day comes, baby, that's why they over here upset. Look at this man face. This is how your ex looks. Oh my God. Maybe they need to take a spiritual bath. Oh, yes. I think you're fine. I think they probably have an entity attached to them, Scorpio. Lord. Let's look at your money. What's up with Scorpio? Oh. Scorpio money talk fast. This person was weighing down your finances. Don't shoot the messenger. Your finances are going to soar. I'm telling you. Attention. Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Prioritize your needs over your wants, as it affects the harmony in your cash flow. So right now, for a little while, Scorpio, we are being advised to budget a little bit. get what we need, not what we want so much, right? We have collaborative. Working with someone who has the same goal as you will increase your power and reach. Someone wants to do business with you. As soon as I pulled this card, though, I started thinking about this this King of Wands. I feel like they're going to help you in some way financially. Let me know if they do, because that's something I really felt like. Let me know if they help you financially. In the comments, just put a $sign and yes, so I can know. Let's get some descriptions of this person. I like this new person. Oh. So this person can have something about their collarbones. It's captivating in some way. I don't know if they work out, if they eat healthy, because when you see someone's collarbones, they're pretty thin, they're pretty slim. I don't know. Let's see what else. Do we have anything else to describe this person? Something about their ears. It's something distinguished. It's something specific about their ears. Their ears, their collarbone. What else? Don't you notice we love the weirdest things on people? Maybe these are things you noticed about them. What else do we have? Something about your hips or their hips. Something about their hips. Okay, Scorpio, you know who you're dealing with. Let's get a closing. Give me 1 second, Scorpio. 1 minute. You know what? It's over here. I really need to get my decks together. That's what I need to do. Okay. We're going to close out with happy things, because that's where you're heading. This person that's trying to make you miserable because they're miserable, they're not allowed. They're not allowed in your energy moving forward. Let's be happy. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for my babies? What do we have for Scorpio? Nothing for Scorpio? A little walk. It might do you some good, Scorpio, to get out and take a walk in the evening when you come home from work, or in the morning before you go to work. I think this will help with clearing your mind. And then we have, thank you. Show gratitude. Your spirit team is behind you 100%. It's time for you to understand that, yeah, you probably had a long road with this ex, but it's over. Be grateful. The universe sent someone in that is more fitting to you. The universe is going to increase your intuition after going in hermit mode and being disciplined. You have a mate here, king and queen. You're going to have growth. This person is going to be honest. I mean, this is a good reading. Show gratitude. This is what I have for you. I love you, Scorpio, and I'll see you next week. Bye.